Hello everybody. Diana Simplifies here. How are you doing? We are in my sunroom, which is a ginormous mess, and looking behind me, it doesn't look terrible because all you see is this nice painting and Ranger's leash, and everything looks nice and fine, and well, maybe not nice, but we've never really completed this room, so it's not 100%, but it doesn't look messy, right? And then we look at the floor. Let's just show you the view of the floor right now, if I can get it this far down. Yes, here we go. Here's part of it. Right here, I have all my, let me just turn you, I have all my cardboard. Let's see, here we go. All my cardboard, I've got to take this to the cardboard recycling, so I got to load all this up into my car. It's right down the street, but yeah, I just let it sit here, so that's a mess. I have, hang on a second, I have a couple of, my mom gave me some stuff to take to the food pantry right across the street that I take everything to. So I've got this, and I've got this bag of stuff right here. That was also hers, so that is going to the food pantry. By the way, this is Monday Motivation. Now, this vacuum cleaner right here, I have 3 vacuum cleaners in here right now. This one, it's got dirt in the dirt cup, but I also need to, this is very dirty. I need to clean all this. I need to take these out and wash these. I need to clean this off. I need to get this very nice smelling because I got to use this at a different house on Tuesday. I use this at a very dirty house, what day was it? Friday. And I need to clean all this out because it's going to be very messy smelling. So that's part of what I'm doing for Monday Motivation today. Also, my other one also needs to be cleaned. I've got one here that's not working. My other one needs to be cleaned as well. Anyway, you get the idea. And otherwise, I just need to, what I usually do is move a lot of this stuff into the den. The family room is just right here. You can see that door open, goes into my family room. I move a lot of this stuff out so I can vacuum and mop. So I need to do that as well. So it is getting dark. That's why the lighting is terrible. I'm sorry. I like to film when Spencer's not here. I was off Friday and I didn't film anything Friday. Some days I just don't feel like it. So I didn't feel like doing really, I don't remember what I did, but I did nothing really. Some days that's just how it goes. I don't feel like doing something every single day. A lot of times I just put my little D-Bot, which is my robot, down. I let it do its thing. But I'm going to vacuum, probably going to vacuum this room myself, although it doesn't look terrible. This is almost like a mud room type of situation. I may have already said that, but so it is actually pretty dirty in here. The blinds are dirty. They need to be cleaned. I'm not going to worry about that today. I'm not going to probably ever worry about it. At some point I will, but it's not high on my list of things to do. But anyway, let's get started. And so I didn't just want you to see that. This huge pile of stuff, I'm going to run and take that right now because it's getting dark. So I'm just going to go ahead, load my car up and take that. And then we'll get into the rest of it. All right, I'm back. I've got a hat head because I went walking with Ranger for probably about an hour today. So anyway, whatever. It's fine. It is what it is. It finally got cold here, so I had the jacket on just a few minutes ago. I actually wore my heavy coat walking today because I was so cold, but it's the wind. It's not even that it was in the 50s, just the wind. The wind is biting. So anyway, and I know you, the guys that live up north, are like, you don't need a heavy coat. Yes, I did, actually. I did need a heavy coat. So it's been 90, now we're in the 50s. Okay, so I'm going to use my Shark to vacuum. This is my new Shark. I haven't had it that long. It's purple. Probably hard not showing up as purple because it's so dark in here. But anyway, it's my new Shark Rocket. Jasper's going in and out because he's freaking out. But okay, so I took the cardboard to the recycling, and then I took the stuff to the food pantry across the street from us. And then I moved, not every single thing out of this room, but I moved a lot. So let me just, so there's some of my cleaning stuff that just stays in here. And then some of Spencer's stuff. We had a guy spraying our weeds and he was completely useless. So that's what that little, he's got his shoes and his gloves and stuff that he sprays weeds with because he's having to do it himself now because that guy, we were paying him a lot of money to not do his job. So that was, very irritating. But anyway, over here you can see my mop. This is my Libman spray mop, Libman, and you can put your own solution in here. I talk about this mop all the time. I love it, and that's what I'm going to mop in here with. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum. And here's mop pad. These are actually from, I have some from Wish and some from Temu, but anyway, that's you can get the regular Libman ones, or I'm starting to get these. Just because they're a little bit cheaper. Nothing wrong with the Libman ones are really good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mop now with the mop I just showed you. So I'm just gonna put my mop pad on here. It's like Velcro, basically. Okay, usually what I do is I put it on the floor and just stomp on it, so let's just do it that way. No, still not quite on right, but anyways, close enough. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mop. I don't even know what solution's in here. I usually have some Dawn and maybe some sort of disinfectant also in there, so probably some Lysol disinfecting spray. Not the kind you spray in a trash can, but just the spray cleaner. And I usually have the pine scent in here. There's a lot of spots on here, so just getting that up. Just a quick story time for those of you who know my cats. Earlier, right at the beginning, my cat Cricket, she's a little tiny silvery fluffy cat. Cricket only weighs about 5 or 6 pounds. She ran in here, well, she got up today and she had me scared to death. She was sitting in the box and she was just, I guess she was kind of straining to go poo, basically. Sorry, it was kind of graphic, but, and then I think she was finally able to go. I don't know how long she was in there. It was quite some time, several minutes. I guess she was finally able to go. Well, then she started bleeding. And I told Spencer, I said, I do not understand how our cats can have so many problems. She does have something called IBD, which is a stomach problem. It's kind of like IBS, but it's worse. Now, normally you don't mop yourself into a corner. I'm just doing this early because I was talking and wasn't paying attention. Normally you would start over here. This is not a professional way to mop at all, but anyway, you would start over here and mop yourself this way, obviously. Now, if you're cleaning somebody's house, you mop your way out the door if you're able, which you're not always able to do, but you do try to mop yourself out the door if mopping is the last thing that you're doing when you're cleaning a house. Anyway, she had me scared to death, and today's actually Sunday, and so we were going to church, and so I got up about 7:30, and we had to leave about 10, and it looked like she was feeling a little bit better around 10, but oh my goodness. Time to leave her, which thankfully it wasn't a work day, or would I had to leave her for hours. But by the time I got home, she seemed like she was a lot better, and now she's just kind of perked up and she's better, but I don't think we've ever had a cat bleeding like that before. We've had them bleeding like the urinary kind of irritation and bleeding. We've had that before, but I don't think we've ever had this before. So over 30 years of having cats, and I don't recall ever having this before, so it's a new day. We never know what the day might bring. And I feed her chicken and bone broth every day, and couldn't get her to eat that this morning. But that really has helped her health a lot. She and Sunshine really do well on that bone broth with chicken in it. All right, so the floor's looking really good. Floor's all mopped. In a few minutes, I'll bring this stuff back in. The other thing I have to do is clean that vacuum cleaner that I mentioned, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean both of them. The one that I just used, which isn't quite as dirty, but also the other one that was super dirty. So I'm gonna clean both of those, get them all dry. I don't have to work until Tuesday, so everything will be dry probably by tomorrow morning, but in case it's not, it'll be definitely dry so I can go work on Tuesday. But as far as the cleaning portion, that is it for now, and then I'll show you the clean filters and everything when I get done with that. I'll come back and show you that in just a minute. Thanks so much for being here for Monday Motivation. If you have to bow out, I totally understand, but I'll be back in a few minutes. So you know what? I wanted to also clean my bathroom, and I just want to show you real life. This is what my real life looks like. I pile clothes up here. We have sometimes 4 seasons in a day. So I've got a pair of shorts here, a long sleeve shirt. I've got a thicker hat. I've got a little headband I wear that's kind of like covers my ears because I have constant sinus infections if I don't. I got another headband. I have, some of this has been sitting here for days. I got a pair of jeans that I need to put away. I've got a longer sleeve shirt. Oh, I got another hat. So like 4 or 5 things I could wear on my head at this moment. This shirt needs to be washed, I'm pretty sure. So let's just go ahead and put that in the to be washed pile. The rest of this probably needs to, these shorts. I'm going to wash these shorts. Okay. This stuff needs to be put where it belongs, which is not here. Although I'm going to leave my headband out because I do tend to look for that constantly. So let's just leave it where I can find it. Hanger needs to be put away. And then I've got my church outfit right here. I showed y'all my fall wardrobe. First day for wearing my fall wardrobe because it's just now gotten cold. So there's my cute short sleeve dress in case I get hot. I've got my long sleeve sweater and then my leggings. And then I've also got another sweater back here I need to put away. So that stuff needs to be put away. I'm going to go ahead and dampen this and work on the mirror. Let's pull this up so you can actually see the mirror. All right. Just going to dampen that so I don't have to wash it and dry it. So I just do it damp so I don't have to dry it. One step. No product necessary. This is a Flylady cloth, but you can probably do it with other brands. I just know this is the brand I use and love. And then once you've done this, if you want to use it as your cleaning cloth, once your window or your mirror is clean, you can go ahead and wet it the rest of the way and do real cleaning with it. All right, and this definitely needs to be cleaned. So I actually could have used this cloth. Also, this just needs to be cleaned off. This is pretty much at the bottom of that, so why are we keeping it? This hand soap I am using. Candle. There's my magic cleaner gel that I never used. I am going to use this real quick. I put this Swiffer duster. It's been used a little bit, but I'm gonna leave it, I left it in here so I could clean the blinds. Jasper in the background talking. See some dirt on there. Now I'm going to do this other, walk in front of me, do this side. You can see it does not have to be perfect. Hello, neighbors. All right. All right, so I got some, it's actually not as bad, but I had done this recently, somewhat recently. All right. This goes back in the closet, so I can put that right here, right outside the door, so I can put that away. I keep this Irish Spring sitting here because I think it helps with bugs and this, I mean, the ants just come in here all the time. It also kind of gets leaky, like it's weeping almost. So I'm going to move it. Okay. So this used to be by the cat box. That's why it looks really dusty, is because it's got that cat litter dust all over it. Okay, my Bible's in here because I was at church. My curlers that I use every day, that needs to go back in here. I do try to put my stuff away, but sometimes I'm just not. In fact, at one point I started putting my electric toothbrush down here because I don't have to charge it every day. Spencer leaves his plugged in, but I do not. I hardly ever have to charge it. So, and then of course I just got this lamp sitting here because it's so dark in here. And a few random things here. I've got to get rid of all this. Okay, let's see, what is this? Trash. Okay, I've got a few pieces of trash I can just throw away. I lost an earring. I still have not found it. This is trash though. Okay, let me go put a few things away and then we can clean this off. I'll be right back. All right, I've got my Odoban. It's labeled. So Odoban's really good for odors. It's also a good disinfectant. It's also just good for cleaning in general. So I love the way my counter looks when I use Odoban in here. So I'm just gonna, always makes it very smooth. I guess it gets all the hairspray and gunk off. All right. I love for my counter to be cleaned off, but it never seems to stay that way. And I've talked about, I think I've talked about, I'm just I always say I'm a naturally messy person. And I know a lot of people say, don't say that. It's negative or whatever. But I mean, I'm just being real. You saw that pile of clothes laying there. Some of that's been there for a week. I just, sometimes I don't put it away. You know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I do strive to be less messy, but I definitely have to do a lot of pickups. And a lot of times like this week, I just haven't been doing them. I didn't feel like it, didn't want to, you know, procrastinated, whatever you want to say, I just didn't do it. So no excuses. But it's okay, it's getting done now. That's what Monday motivation's for. It's I need motivation, you might need motivation, and we're getting a few things done. Ranger's here. All right, so clean the blinds, clean the mirror, clean this off. I do need to run this around this right here. I noticed that looked dirty the other day. Let's just go ahead and do that. Get the dust off. Yeah, that's pretty yucky. My candle's gotten all dirty. These Huntington Home from, I know it's dark, but Huntington Home from the soy blend from Aldi. These are so good, and they're only like, how many ounces is this? Does it say? It's only like 450, 14 ounces. They last a good long time, and this tobacco paddles, I don't know if they still have it, but it is divine. And it burns evenly. You see, it's burned very evenly, 3 wick. It smells so good. It's very strong. Like if I put it in here, I can smell it through about 3 rooms, which is a little bit too strong if you're, you know, whoops, sorry, Ranger, if scents are too much for you. All right, so, all right, I need to use this in my car. That's what I got that for. And then this is not completely gross, so I'm gonna sit that there because I may use it for a different blinds in a different room. All right, now I need to vacuum in here. Ranger wanted to say hi. I'm about to get the vacuum, so he's gonna be vamoosing out of here, but he did just want to say hi real.
Yeah. Yeah.
This vacuuming and mopping takes 2 seconds. This one is saying I just don't choose to do. I don't know. More procrastination. I just noticed I vacuumed my mop myself in again. I started off good. I started in the corner. I'm actually a very flighty person. I do this all the time. So it's just a little thing that's wrong way. It's okay. I'm just gonna mop over it. little bit of hair stuff. All right, last thing. Now I've got a halo on my head. Sorry, bright light. Last thing. This is the really dirty, kind of stinky vacuum because I cleaned the really dirty house. This is my old vacuum, so I just use that on the really stinky thing. But this hair gets on this. This is what you pull out of the filters. So 2 filters. So anyway, I'm just gonna rinse this off. Oh, it just does not smell good at all. But I've got this Gain. I'm gonna put this on here. Just kind of get in the nooks and crannies. I could also just let it soak in here, but I'm kind of just wanting to get on with it, so. That looks better. And now this, nasty, nasty. See all the dirty water coming off of there? Yuck! But, I mean, even if the house is not that dirty, this turns out to be very dirty. So this would look like this no matter, you know, what house I was using it on. Because the filters just get very dirty. There's a lot of dirt. You kind of don't realize how much dirt until you start cleaning these filters off. Same with this one. This is a really old vacuum, so this filter is pretty old. You can see it's kind of ratty looking, but you know, it works just fine, even though it's kind of pulled. All right, well that all smells better. Then what do I do? What I do is I just get some paper towels and I put it in front of my refrigerator because there's some warm air. I just roll it off, you know, about like this, and just in half, well, probably more like this because it'll fit on this. And then I'm just gonna lay it on top of this and put it in front of my, bring this out just a little bit more. Put it in front of my refrigerator because some warm air will be coming out of there, and also put that in front of it just to lay that down as well. Now I'm gonna clean the other one. Always a big wad of hair, so there's some hair. I'm just gonna throw that in my trash. And so this one is also dirty. You can see the dirt on there. I mean, it's not like it's any cleaner. It just doesn't smell quite as bad. And so there's a newer, this is my brand new one. So these are new. Same thing, just gonna put a little Gain on there. I usually do wear gloves when I do this, but I don't know. I was washing my dishes. I didn't really want to use these same gloves for this, so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wash that off. Put a little Gain in here. Now what I haven't washed yet are those, the back part where I just threw all that dirt out, the dust cup, that's what I'm trying to say. The dust cup, I haven't washed that yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay it down here with the other one. and wash my hands off. I'm gonna deal with that dust cup later because I feel like it's just gonna be a big mess. Right, as always, now I have fins out of my head. Thanks so much for being with me for Monday Motivation. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for being here. A little bit longer one today. I didn't expect to clean this much, but why not? Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time. Love you.